You're looking live at the USA Baseball National Training Complex in Cary, North Carolina, where today we have an NCAA Division II college baseball matchup pitting the Felician College Golden Falcons against your University of Findlay Oilers. I'm David Schwartz alongside Cal Neerman, and we're just minutes away from the first pitch of today's game, which will be played under clear skies with a first pitch temperature of 70 degrees. The home team on the scoreboard, the University of Findlay Oilers, entered today's contest with a record of 2-9, while the visitors, the Felician Golden Falcons, sport a 5-10 record. Before the action starts, we'll take a closer look at some need-to-know information in everyone's favorite segment, Keith's Dugout, Keys to the Game.
That's right, David. And one of the keys today, the first one that we're going to talk about, is we need to finish a ball game, and we noticed it in the last game. This season, in games where the Oilers are leading or tied in the fifth inning, we're just 2-4, and so that tells you that we need to finish ball games. You know, a late lead should be enough to get to your closer, especially when we have a closer in preseason All-American Alex Williams. Got to get to him. So fifth inning or later, we're 2-4. We'd like to see that change today again. And another key here is limiting errors in ball games where the Oilers make 2 or more errors. They're just 1-5, and so crooked numbers in the error column is never a good thing, but especially when you're unable to put runs on the board, as the Oilers are struggling to do here early in the season. So limiting errors, and then it's hard to not mention this. We need to stop the bleeding, David. We're on a 6-game losing streak, and that's just going to have to end here. Someone is going to need to take a leadership role. They do have some key seniors. Now senior John Schallenberger getting a start today in right. But a new lineup here for Coach Perro, looking for some way to stop the bleeding. And so those are our keys.
Stop the bleeding. That is okay.
Finish the ball game, limit errors, and stop the bleeding.
All right, the starting lineups for today's game are brought to you by our friends at Sycamore Springs Golf Course. For the visitors, the Felician College Golden Falcons, at leadoff, number 13, Brandon Shaw at shortstop. Batting second, number 23, Jason Polgano at center field. Batting third, number 10, Gerard DeFilippo at designated hitter's position. Batting fourth, cleanup, number 25, Brennan Price at first base. Batting fifth, number 29, Nick Vasquez at left field. Batting sixth, number 11, Andrew Lamera at right field. Batting seventh, number 24, Rob Fisher at second base. Batting eighth, number 9, J.R. Meneses at third base. Batting ninth, number 38, Dan Violets at catcher. And pitching for the Felician College Golden Falcons, Drew Brooks. The Golden Falcons are coached by Chris Langen, assisted by Mike Mobbs and Dan Palumbo. We are now underway with the game.
For the Oilers on the mound is number 12, Mason Mayberry. Mason has pitched in 2 ball games this year, has a record of 1-1.
And at the inning break, we will be sure to introduce you to the lineup for the Oilers for tonight's game.
And Mason has done a pretty good job this year, has a 3.09 ERA, struck out 10 batters in 11 innings pitched. 11 2/3 innings pitched, and gets a strikeout here to begin the ball game for the Oilers.
Good start for the Oilers. Up next here for the Golden Falcons, we have number 23, Jason Polgano.
Polgano, a freshman hitting in the 2-hole today, came into the ball game today hitting .216, has 11 hits in 51 at-bats, does have 3 doubles, a triple, and a home run. A little extra base power here from the Golden Falcons' second hitter.
Here comes the pitch. It's going to left, and they got it.
And that's sophomore Logan Hara getting the start out in left field today. Normally the Oilers center fielder.
Nice catch by Hara.
A nice catch ranging to his right, and the Oilers have 2 away.
Next up at the plate for the Golden Falcons, we have number 10, Gerard DeFilippo. Pitch low and away for a ball. Count is 1-0. Calls a foul. Count is now at 1-1.
And fans, you may notice that the players today using wooden bats. Not sure the reason for that, but nonetheless, that is a game changer as you see the hitter DeFilippo break his bat on that pitch. But again, using wooden bats here, we'll see how that changes the ball game. A wooden bat's a true test of a hitter's worth. Sometimes with the aluminum bats, Dave, you can get away with the ball off the end or in on the hands, but the wooden bats are the great equalizer. And as you see there, DeFilippo breaks his bat on that ball.
The great equalizer, they call it. Okay. I like it. It adds more to a challenge in this contest.
I like it. I would like to see wooden bats back in college baseball. Personally, I know.
Why did they go with metal bats in college?
Likely just to increase offense and help the hitters out. But in a game where, especially at this level, where kids may be looking to get to the next level, as Mason Mayberry gets a strikeout there to end the top half of the first, at a level where you're trying to advance on and maybe get into an independent ball career, maybe a professional career with baseball, it's a lot easier for scouts to judge talent using wooden bats. And it's a different game. A hitter may react differently with a wooden bat as compared to an aluminum bat. So it does change the game, and I'd like to see it introduced permanently back into the game. But nevertheless, here Mason Mayberry struck out 2 in that first inning. We're headed to the bottom of inning number 1 here in Cary, North Carolina.